Welcome guys, my name is Diogo. I've created this channel called Sony Vegas Tutorials. My main goal here is to teach what I've learned from using Sony Vegas. Note that I'm not an editor, I'm not a pro, I don't have any degree on this. I just like editing and searching for solutions. And hopefully I created this channel hopefully to help you guys understand a bit of Sony Vegas and its potential in terms of editing, and show you that you can actually do great stuff and cool stuff with it. And as I do videos, my main goal is to actually learn also with those videos, because nothing is staged, nothing's prepared. I always come unprepared, and I always try to, I don't know, create as I do it and learn as I do it. So let's get started. Today we're gonna do a 3D motion effect, and just because this looks a bit picture out of picture, whatever. So we want to create a 3D motion effect of a card coming out of another card. It's like there's a card coming out and it turns, and another card comes out of it and follows the motion. That's what I'm aiming for today. Let's see what we can do. Let's do it. Okay, so first we want to open a picture or a video, wherever you want to use it. I'm just going to use a picture I have here saved. It's actually a back of a card of a game, which is actually good because it already has a rectangular shape that we can use to do this. So let's get started. How do you create 3D layers in Sony Vegas? It's actually pretty simple. You just go to composition mode, I think it's composition or compositing mode, whatever. Click on it and go to 3D source alpha. On 3D source alpha you're gonna go to track motion, and in track motion you can do all kinds of stuff when it comes to 3D layer editing, and it's actually better to crop pictures with this, and I'm gonna show you why. So for example, if you go here and crop a picture with this, it looks nice and you can move it around. It always maintains the same size, it's not getting cut. Why? Because if you go to pen and crop and you're 3D editing and you try to make it smaller and whatever, it gets cut when you move to the sides, because it still maintains the same aspect ratio, which is these little lines here around it. So you don't want to use this to crop a picture. Sorry if my explanation is not very accurate, but this is how I know to explain. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Okay, so we want to do what we want to do. We want to make the cards move to the right a bit. So let's delete this point here. It comes from the center. Actually, it comes from a specific size. Let's make it this size, seems about right. And then it's gonna come from the center to the right, over here. Let's make it faster, the motion. As it comes from the right, it's already going to turn, and as it turns, the other one is gonna come out of it. So we want to move or use the x-axis, because y, x, and z. I just did a cross over there, not religious. So let's turn it a bit like this. That looks nice, yeah. But we already have. Okay, so the card comes and it turns. Maybe a bit of a bigger turn. Like this. Okay. Now that we have our motion created, I think it's really slow. It's really slow. We can fix that after. Okay, it's already turning in 3D. And let's make it here. As it reaches this point over here, let's make this bigger. As it reaches this point, we want the other card to come out of it. So what we're gonna do is duplicate the layer because it's easier. Easy, it's good. And at these points, the second layer is gonna show off and appear from the other cards. Literally at this point. Over here, it's turning 3D turns so easy. Sony Vegas because it helps you with this motion, which is exactly what you want. Also, something you want to do is want to put the picture in front to become a bit smaller because you want to differentiate the layers. And I've seen this in ads, and especially in phone ads, when they just have this phone turning around and then little pieces of components come out of it. Usually they reduce the size of those components to give us a sense of a depth from the pictures, the video, wherever. So mess around a bit and use this. It actually creates a cool effect. I've tested it before, and you should always try and do that. So you already have a picture moving, and then another one comes out of it. So that's it. End of the tutorial. It's done. I'm joking. Let's make it pretty. Let's go further. So we already have a picture coming out, and we don't want it to stop. So try to memorize how many clicks you give when you're moving a picture, because it never fails. 1, 2, 3, 4. As it turns, it's not gonna stop, it's gonna follow a bit of slower motion. You're gonna do the same to this one over here, but this one, it's gonna go, let's see, yeah, over here the other card is gonna come out, and you want to follow her. But stay a bit to the back, and then over here 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can move this around. Let's see, picture coming out exactly here. Let's make it actually no. This looks wrong. Of course it looks wrong, I'm stupid. Okay, like this. Exactly. Okay, I already have a 3D motion here. Looks nice, the card doesn't stop after. Actually make the card in the front move faster than the other by just turning it more to the left, like this. Creates a sense of different velocities. Let's see if that's so slow. Let's see what's happening. Okay, you can move, you can touch the velocity after, make it look smoother and less slow. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to create a shadow behind the first card to make it a bit more realistic and more 3D-like. How are we going to create a shadow? Easy. We're going to duplicate the first layer, use the previous layer. As it comes out, you want the previous layer to be a bit behind, but also follow that motion, like this. It's a shadow. And then we're gonna delete this here, and right over here, sorry, phone ringing. My fault. Wanted to follow that motion. So let's see what we have. Picture comes out, supposedly the shadow, and it follows that motion, not too much. So maybe one more click. to the right, to the left. Here. Exactly. Okay, so the layer in the middle is going to be our shadow, as we said. So we want this layer to be blackened out and to not look fishy and to look realistic. How are we going to do this? We're going to black this layer out by using color corrector. Select default, drag it over. Then we want to put saturation at minimum, gamma at minimum, use gain, reduce gain here, and we already have a black layer coming out of that card. So we have our shadow. Actually, I want the shadow. No, I want the shadow to follow that movement. I was thinking about making different movements for the shadow, but that makes no sense. And now we wanna feather out the card, the middle card, the shadow. You're gonna understand what I mean. So what we wanna go is finally go to pen and crop. I hate pen and crop. But in pen and crop, from the beginning, you're gonna create a mask. And right from the first part of it, you're gonna use the anchor creation tool or press D, and you want to select around the cards. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be blurred and feathered. Try and follow this orange finger here, something like that, and then go to feather type, select both, and use 30 as feather percentage, always 30. Don't ask me why, just know that 30 looks good. Now we already have a shadow over there. What we want to do is we want to fix this cut line here that clearly shows that it's bad edited. So you want to hide it by using Gaussian blur. You go to Gaussian blur, which usually already comes with Vegas. Use medium blur. Ta-da! Let's reduce it actually to 300 over here, 300 over there, and it should look nice. There we go, we have our shadow over there. So this is how you create a 3D motion. Let's put it a bit faster. Here. These over here. Remember to always follow the anchors. It should always be on the same exact time frame, otherwise it's gonna create some errors, and we don't want errors. Okay, it's matched up, matched up, matched up. We want it to look professional, so always make it at the exact same frame. Sorry, I got distracted over there. 3D motion, shadow and stuff over there, and then slow movement. So this is how you do it. If you want, you can add some effects behind, but then cool shit over there. Okay, so this is it, guys. This is how you do it. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not a pro, I'm not an editor, I don't have any degree on this. I'm just do this for fun. I like editing with Sony Vegas, it's my favorite tool. And hopefully I'm gonna create more videos, more tutorials to teach you stuff that I learned by searching or by trying and error. And hopefully I can get to teach you all to do cool stuff with Sony Vegas, because it actually has a lot of potential and you should be using it. So yeah, there's it. Leave your comments below, leave suggestions, ideas, stuff that you're struggling with to edit, and I'll try to help you. See you guys, thank you for watching.